focus to India's cotton industry then, and after a 10% drop in India's cotton acreage during the 24 Kharif season, concerns around production and demand are now gaining ground. The US Department of Agriculture has predicted a 2% decline in India's cotton output in the upcoming season as farmers pivot to more lucrative alternatives like maize and groundnut. Adding to that, the Cotton Association of India estimates a 2% fall in cotton consumption this year, driven by growing shift towards man-made fiber. So what lies ahead for India's cotton economy? To decode the projections and the outlook going forward, we are now joined by Mr. Atul Ganatra, President of Cotton Association of India or CAI, now joining us. Mr. Ganatra, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. And first up, let's discuss your estimates for the current year, where you're saying consumption could decline by about 2% for the current cotton year. Help us understand what is leading to that, and reports also suggest that it is because mills are now preferring man-made fiber. So then this appears a structural problem rather than a temporary concern, isn't it?
Yeah. Thanks and good afternoon, Asisa. Yes, in last crop committee meeting, we discussed long on the consumption pattern of India, and then we arrived that cotton consumption has been reduced. There were few reasons of arriving this. The number one was the fiber usage of the polyester and viscose has been increased. There is two reasons for that. The viscose, the mills who use viscose, they are getting realization of 98% compared to cotton at 75%. And no need to keep the stock of 1 month, 2 months. As and when they want, they get delivery of viscose and polyester within 3 days. And the demand also of PC, polyester, viscose, blended yarn also has been increased. So spinners are mainly in the South India. We have noted the spinners are shifting from blended yarn. Yes, Asisa ji.
Okay, so that's as far as the consumption this year is concerned, and these are the reasons why it is expected to decline. But when do you expect a recovery going forward? Because this is going to be a perpetual problem in next year as well, right?
Correct. Because if the cotton rates will be higher, then this shifting will continue. Also, why the cotton rates are higher? Because day by day, Indian farmers are shifting to other crops. Last year, we have seen 10% of the Indian farmers shifted to other crops. Sowing were dropped to 10%, crop were dropped from 327 to 291 lakh bales. And reason, our cotton is costlier than Brazil, Australia and USA. That is also the reason we have demanded a duty-free import cotton for the spinning mills to run smoothly. That proposal has been under consideration by the government, and maybe within a 15 days or 1 month, we think that at least CI said first half, let the farmer to be secured from October to March, there should be duty. 90% arrivals will be completed during that first half. Second half, mill should allow, if the world market cotton is cheaper rate available, mill should allow duty-free cotton in the second half from the April to September. So both industry, farmers and industry, both can survive.
Understood. So that's as far as duty-free import is concerned. But since you told us that Brazil cotton is cheaper than Indian cotton, tell us how are import and export of cotton expected to shape up for the rest of the year? I believe imports are set to double this year. So is the trend likely to continue going forward as well?
Yeah, the reason why the import is double, last year our import was 15 lakh bales. This year, Cotton Association of India is assuming that import will be 33 lakh bales. And again, if the duty free will be given for 4-5 months, these imports will reach to 40 lakh bales. And export, which was last year 29 lakh bale, has come down to we are estimated at 15 lakh bales, because at a higher rate there will be no demand in the world market. We can't compete in the export market to the Brazil and Australia. Brazilian cotton is around 4,000 rupees per candy and 8 cent lower rate quoted in the world market compared to Indian cotton. So this is the reason. And as you asked, why Brazilian cotton is cheap because their yield is 2000 kg compared to India 400 kg. So the farmers of Brazil, cost of cotton cultivation is one-fifth of Indian farmers. Yes, Asisa ji.
Then what is the solution to this problem? I understand yield for Indian farmers is on the lower side as compared to Brazilian farmers, but do you expect any kind of respite or solution from the government on this?
Yes. Yesterday we had a tax stake meeting, which was under the leadership of Honorable Minister, Textile Minister, and this was discussed, and the government has assured that there will be a step will be taken under the cotton mission, where we got 500 crore rupees from the beginning first year for the cotton mission, and under the cotton mission it will be make assured that the new seed technology will be given, and the production of the cotton within 5 years will be estimated at 500 lakh bales. So ministry and the government is taking step with the help of all the association, and we also hope so in the coming years industry will get a raw material at the international price, and raw material will be available in India.
Is working to ensure farmers get the right price and raw material reaches the industries at the right price. But Mr. Ganatra, also wanted your thoughts on the impact of early onset of monsoon on cotton production. Will it have any kind of impact?
There was talk yesterday in the Delhi I have attended the meeting, that this year monsoon is 15 days early and sowing will be took place 10 to 15 days early, and we may see the new crop 10 to 15 days early. But you see, these are all assumption. We can't be sure about the monsoon. Now monsoon has come, it may be a gap or anything. Until September month pass away, we are not able to say anything on the crop numbers or when the crop will come. We just leave the things on the climate, and we should have any projection, whether it is early crop or late crop or bigger crop or smaller crop, only in the end of September or by the 15th October only we will come to know. Thank you.
Okay, and one last question on pricing then, Mr. Ganatra. Where do cotton prices stand currently versus the minimum support price? And also, if you can tell us, CCI had procured about 1 crore bales in the current cotton season so far. How do you expect that trend to shape up for the rest of the year?
Yeah, see, CCI has done procurement under the MSP around 1 crore bales. They have sold around 27 lakh bales, and out of 27 lakh bales, around 15 lakh has been lifted and 10 lakh bales lifting is pending. Also, they have unsold stock of 73 lakh bales. They are trying hard to sell, but buyers are not coming to buy CCI cotton somehow, unfortunately. And we have seen that because every day 25,000 bale arrival is still continue that recent arrivals. Also, spinning mills are consuming their old stock which is lying in their godown. They are consuming that, assuming that prices of the cotton will come down. So they are going, either they are going hand to mouth or they are consuming their own stock. That is the reason there is a buying is been slow in the market, and CCI is not able to sell the cotton.
Okay, so buying has been slower in the market and CCI is not able to sell the cotton that it has purchased. Mr. Ganatra, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here today on ET Now and helping us decode what the implication and the outlook is for the cotton industry going forward.
If you like this video, then like, share and subscribe to ET Now.